Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you had a great morning this morning. It is Friday morning, as always, a coffee kind of morning. Boy, this latter half of my holidays is just flying by. Slow it down, please. Is there a button somewhere? Man, it's already Friday. And it's going to be a rainy day today, I think. Anyway, I want to rearrange some vinyl stuff, so it's okay. Based on my recent finds, I had some amazing finds in this holiday time. I thought I'd share my Guess Who collection. Don't have a huge collection, but what I have is pretty darn good. So yeah, that's what I want to do today, if that's okay with you guys. Obviously, a Canadian rock band formed in Winnipeg, Manitoba, kind of right in the middle of the country, in 1965. Their most successful years between the late 60s and early 70s. Mainly led by vocalist and keyboardist Burton Cummings, amazing vocalist. Perhaps, I don't know, I don't even want to rank him, but he's amazing. And guitarist Randy Bachman, another amazing instrumentalist. Hard to believe he's 80 years old. Wow. Hugely successful Canadian band, both in Canada and the US. They released 16 studio albums. I don't have every album, but I got some great ones, as I said earlier. Burton Cummings, after leaving the Guess Who, went on to have a successful solo career. And Randy Bachman, after leaving the Guess Who, formed an early version of Bachman Turner Overdrive called Brave Belt. And between the two of them, they've come back and forth, getting back together, separating, to continue on the Cummings-Bachman legend, I guess you'd call it, performing. Chad Allen was the original lead singer of the band, and I think the original member. He formed the early, I can't remember what they were called before the Guess Who. I think it was Chad Allen and something. I should have looked at that. He was the original lead singer from 62 to 66, and then Burton came in after Chad left and was the lead vocalist from 66 to 75. Randy was in the band right from the start, from 1962 to 1970. And then after he left the band, they replaced him with two guitarists. That's how good Randy was, to fill the gap. Kirk Winter and Greg Lusku, I think that's how you pronounce it. And then in 74 to 75, Dominic Triano joined the band as a guitarist. He came from the James Gang, amazing guitarist. Gary Peterson, he's pretty much been the staple of the band on drums from 62 to 75, and Jim Cale on bass from 62 to 72, and then Bill Wallace from 72 to 75. I mean, there's later versions of the Guess Who, but the mainstay is from, I think, 62 to 75. What I have is both on vinyl and CD. I only have a couple of CDs, and one I really want to get on vinyl. I just haven't seen it anywhere. If I do, it's really beat the heck. But that'll have to wait till the first of the year, because I promised myself I wouldn't buy any more vinyl. So, this cool album, and I've seen this in the wild when I was digging last week and this week. This is a wild pair, featuring the Staccatos and the Guess Who. Now, there's two versions of the Staccatos. There's an African version. This is obviously in the Canadian version. They went on to form, the Staccatos went on to form five-man electrical band from Ottawa. Big hit, Signs. So half the album is the Staccatos, and half the album is the Guess Who. It's on the Nimbus label. Yeah, cool album. Cool. Two similar bands, I'd say. But, yeah, that Nimbus label is pretty cool as well. Then I have Canned Wheat. This one owned by Sue Hansen. Thank you, Sue. I haven't taken that off. I'm afraid I got to get some Goo Gone, I think. But Canned Wheat, kind of a play on Canned Heat. Oh, she even put it on the vinyl. There you go, too. That's cool there. It's on the Victor label. Canned Wheat, the fifth album by the band, 1969 release. You've got Laughin', Undone, and the original version of No Time, which is completely different than the later remastered version of it. And then I've got on CD, this is the one I have to find on vinyl. Sounds okay, but vinyl's going to be much better. This is a huge hit for the band. 1970 release, the sixth album. The last, unfortunately, to feature Randy Bachman. Reached gold in the U.S., and it also has an updated version of No Time, which is that became the single. So you got American Woman, the huge hit for the band. Kind of made up as just a jam. Burton was late for a concert. The band just started jamming, and he came up and started rambling off some words, and that's how American Woman came about. Then you have No Sugar Tonight and New Mother Nature on here as well. But awesome album. And then I've got on the Victor label again, Share the Land. Again on that RCA Victor label. Share the Land, the seventh album, 1970 release. Again, as I said earlier, they needed two guitarists to replace Randy Bachman. So Kirk Winter's on here and Greg Lusky. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm sorry. Another huge successful album. Big hit, Share the Land. Hand Me Down World. Hang On to Your Life. Burton's just belting it out. And then I've got 1974 Flavors. This is on the Nimbus label again. Flavors features Dominic Troiano on here. So the two guitarists had left. And Flavors is the 13th album by the band. 1974 release. Again, the first to feature Dominic Troiano. Big hit, Dancin' Fool on this one. I just found this week on my trip to Kingston the last album for Burton. This is Power in the Music. Another great album. Power in the Music, 1975 released, the 14th album. And again, Burton left and went on to pursue a solo career. I also have this one. This is a compilation, and it's really good. This is unreleased recordings by the original group. So this is, I think, 75. Sorry, yeah, no, I'm sorry, 1970 release. 7 tracks that were never recorded until they brought this out. So you've got Cummings and Bachman back together again in this one, but it's a really good compilation. I like it a lot. And another compilation, the best of the Guess Who. It'd be cool to have this one on vinyl as well, but you got all their big hits: These Eyes, Laughin', Undone, No Time, American Woman, No Sugar Tonight, New Mother Nature, Hand Me Down World, Bus Rider. I love that track, Bus Rider. Share the Land, Do You Miss Me, Darling, and Hang On to Your Life. Cool, greatest hits. And just a couple of solo albums that I have with the guys. This is Burton's Dream of a Child. He had a pretty successful solo career. 1978 release, the third album. Went 2 times platinum on this one. And big hit, Break It to the Gently. Break It to Them Gently. Wow. Say that 10 times fast. And the one I just picked up this week, the Randy Bachman solo album. This was a 1975 release, originally called Axe. This is obviously a different cover, almost a K-Tel type of cover, but it's on the RCA label. It's all instrumentals, just highlighting how great Randy is as a guitarist. Again, 80 years old, man. 80 years old. Still doing well. I think Burton's late 70s, 76 or something like that. So, but these guys have been around forever. And a staple of the Canadian music scene or international music scene, as they were amazing, amazing band. Anyway, guys, there you have it. There's my look at the Guess Who and my measly little collection of their awesome albums. I hope to find more someday when I get back to digging. And if I see them, I pick them up for sure. Have yourself a great rest of the day. Love you all. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.